This is Homelink 11-2, Computation Roundup. Please observe as your child adds, subtracts, multiplies, and divides pairs of whole numbers. Encourage your child to use and explain his or her favorite strategies. For each number of the pairs below, use mental arithmetic or other strategies to perform the operations indicated in each column in the table. Show any work on the back of this page. Explain your favorite strategies to someone at home. Okay, one great strategy actually for doing this paper is you have the sets of numbers over here, and with each set of numbers you're going to add them, you're going to subtract them, you're going to multiply them, and you're going to divide them. What I would suggest is starting and going by columns instead of by rows, because this way you're simply adding first, so you know every operation you're going to do is adding. Okay, so 50 plus 5 equals 55. 40 and 6, that's 40 plus 6 equals 46. 150 plus 3 equals 153. 3,000 plus 50 equals 3,050. And you can circle your answers if you want, especially if you start to get more numbers in the box. 12,000 plus 60 equals 12,060. You can also put this work on the back of the paper if you are getting a lot of work that is taking up too much space. Feel free to use the back of the paper for that. So now we're done all the adding. So next we're going to subtract. Of course you can go across this way too, but you have to remember to change your operation each time. Okay, this way you at least know what you're doing each time. So for the next one is 50 minus 5 equals 45. 40 minus 6 equals 34. 150 minus 3 equals 147. 3,000 minus 50 equals 2,950. And then 12,000 minus 60 equals 11,940. Okay, if I were to add 60 to that, I know I would get 12,000. Alright, now we have to multiply these numbers. So you can see we're finished subtracting, we're going to multiply. 50 times 5, 5 times 5 is 25, and add 1 0 on the end, 250. 40 times 6, 4 times 6 is 24, and add 1 0 on the end, 240. 150 times 3, okay, that's 100 times 3 is 300. 50 times 3 is 150, and then I have 450. Okay, that's one way to do it. There's a lot of strategies you can use. Whichever strategy you use is fine. Just make sure you get 450 for the answer. Now 3,000 times 50. Okay, I'm going to do 3 times 5 and get 15. And then I'm going to add 4 zeros on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be 150,000. Alright, and the next one, 12,000 times 60. Okay, I'm going to do 12 times 6, and I'm going to get 72. And then I'm going to add the 3 zeros for 72,000. Alright, so now I've finished adding, subtracting, and multiplying, and then now I'm going to divide. Now dividing can be a little bit more tricky, but with practice it gets easier. So this is great practice for you. 50 divided by 5 equals 10. Circle that. 40 divided by 6. I know that 6 times 6 is 36. So that's going to give me 6 times 6 will be 36. And then to get to 40 I have a remainder 4. 36 and then 37, 38, 39, 40. That's 4 that's left over. Okay. 150 divided by 3. Well, I know that 15 divided by 3 is 5, because 5 times 3 is 15, and then I have 1 0 that's going to go right on the end here. So 150 divided by 3 is 50. Should circle these. Alright, and then 3,000 divided by 50. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do 300 divided by 50 actually is 6. Okay, and then because 6 times 5 is 30, plus 1 0 is 300, then I have 1 0 left over here. So the answer is 60. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to do is 12,000 divided by 60. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do 120 divided by 60 and get 2. 12 divided by 6 and get 2. Alright, and then I have 2 zeros left over. Should be 200. Okay, and if you're wondering, you can multiply either of these ones back out. 200 times 60, 6 times 2 is 12, and then 3 zeros on the end. 60 times 50, 6 times 5 is 30, and then 2 zeros on the end. They should work when you multiply them again. So this is Homelink 11-2, Computation Roundup for Grade 3 Everyday Math.